And they're off. Generous, one of those in the early stages, but Hailsham going on. Hailsham going on now, the Italian Derby winner from Lucia Roberti, then Sadler's Hall, then comes Generous on the outside of Tiger Flower. Behind them Rockhopper, then Sapience. Behind Sapience is Terriman, and Sanglamore's the back marker, and Hailsham is the leader. Hailsham by 2 lengths from Sadler's Hall in second. Now behind Sadler's Hall is Lucia Roberti, then comes Generous, behind Generous Tiger Flower, then Rockhopper, then Terriman on the inside of Sapience, and still last is Sanglamore as they race down into Swinley Bottom at a tremendous gallop. They're just racing up to the milepost already, and still Hailsham blazing the trail from Sadler's Hall in second and third. Lucia Roberti fourth is Generous. Behind Generous comes Tiger Flower, then Rockhopper, then Terriman, and then Sapience, and Sanglamore still last, and it's still Hailsham the leader by about 4 to 5 lengths now from Sadler's Hall as they pass the 7 furlong marker, and behind Sadler's Hall comes Lucia Roberti, and then Generous travelling well in 4th place. Behind him comes Rockhopper and Tiger Flower, and then Terriman. Behind Terriman is Sapience. Behind Sapience is Sanglamore. They're racing towards the 5 pole, and it's still Hailsham in the lead from Sadler's Hall, going well in second. Then comes Lucia Roberti, then Generous going smoothly on the outside. Tiger Flower's improving on the inner. Then comes Rockhopper, then Terriman, then Sapience, and then Sanglamore. And Lester Piggott has taken over now on Sadler's Hall as they've got 3.5 furlongs to run. Sadler's Hall is the leader from Lucia Roberti, with Generous moving into 3rd place, then Tiger Flower. Rockhopper making ground towards the outside. Sanglamore's moving into a challenging position. Just in behind them comes Sapience and Terriman. As they turn into the home stretch, it's Lester Piggott on Sadler's Hall in the lead from the favourite Generous. Generous coming to tackle Sadler's Hall. The 3-year-old takes it up now, and it's the 3-year-old Generous who stormed into the lead from Sadler's Hall. Rockhopper and Sanglamore throwing down a challenge now towards the near side, but Generous has the clear advantage as they come down to the furlong pole. Generous from Sanglamore in second, then comes Rockhopper as they race up towards the line. Generous is going to win the King George VI and Queen Elizabeth Diamond Stakes in terrific style. He races towards the line, 5-6 lengths clear. Generous has won it, being eased up. Sanglamore is second, Rockhopper is third. 4th is Terriman, 5 Sapience, 6 Sadler's Hall. 7 behind him came Lucia Roberti, then Tiger Flower, and last was Hailsham. And so the result of the 1991 King George VI and Queen Elizabeth Diamond Stakes is first, number 8, Generous, owned by Prince Fahd Salman, trained by Paul Cole, his first ever runner in the race, ridden by Alan Munro, his first ever ride in the race. Second was number 3, Sanglamore, owned by Mr. Khalid Abdullah, trained by Roger Charlton and ridden by Pat Edery. And third was number 2, Rockhopper, owned by Sheikh Maktoum Al Maktoum, trained by Michael Stout and ridden by Bruce Raymond. Fourth was number 5, Terriman. This is the winner, the undisputed champion of his generation and of the previous generation as well. He becomes the 6th horse to complete the great Derby double, the Derby proper, the Irish Derby, and the King George. His predecessors having been Nijinsky, Grundy, the Minstrel, Troy, and 10 years ago, Shergar. Under a brilliantly cool ride from Alan Munro, this horse leaves no one in any doubt of his great talent. One of the most brilliant winners we've seen of this 41st running of this great all-age championship. 6 to 4 on. One like a 10 to 1 on chance. Alan Munro touches his cap in acknowledgement to the crowd, the enormous crowd here, who've relished seeing a very good horse.
Yes, now we know this is a real champion. Alan Munro had his hands full as they came round to the bend, and when he let this horse go, he went away to win like a champion. Lester Biggott had been left in front half a mile out. Rocker Hopper on the heels of the leader there. On the outside, Sanglamore, who came from last place, but it was just about here that Alan Munro said go, and Generous showed himself to be one of the greats.
The last time we saw a chestnut with a flaxen mane and tail skip over the Ascot turf, in fact, was Grundy, but Grundy had to fight hard to beat Bustino. Not so Generous here, because when Alan Munro has had the pressure on him all of this week to ride this dual Derby winner, all eyes was on him, asked him to quicken. Well, this is the moment he's been relishing, because there he puts 4 or 5 lengths in between him and the runner-up Sanglamore. We mustn't take anything off Sanglamore, a French Derby winner. This is a field of very high class. Rockhopper has never done anything wrong, but just look at this little horse by Caerleon, this little chestnut with a flaxen mane and tail, really going to the line.
Yes, this was a really special performance, and Sanglamore looked to get within a couple of lengths of him, but completely ran out of petrol in the last furlong, and the further they went, the further Generous has gone away to win by, what, 6? It could almost be 8 lengths.
So the crowd have seen a great horse. Just to recap, this coat is by Caerleon out of Doff the Derby, by Master Derby, winner now of 6 of his 10 races. The distance is 7 lengths, with 1 length between second and third, and the starting price is as follows.
First, number 8, Generous, 6-4 on favourite. Second, number 3, Sanglamore, 7-1. Third, number 2, Rockhopper, 8-1.